We are SDGaming, and on YouTube we're called SDGaming Sheep, and we're going to show you the basics of Rift in the first few levels, I think, and the specs for tanking on my character.
Yep, and I'm on my rogue, so I shall describe a few things about marksmen.
Right, we've got the first quest here, and you can, after you hand it in, you get items like weapons and your first soul, which is quite nice because then you can kill stuff.
Aye, first of all we just have to jump down there. You know, you're not supposed to jump, but most people do. You're supposed to take the stairs. And we hand in our first quest here and get to choose our first soul, so as you can see Chuckie's quest, and he can describe a bit.
Alright, handed it in, chose the Reaver Soul, all because I'm going tanking until 50. And that pretty much just gives me loads of dots and defensive abilities to keep aggro on everything.
I've just gone marksman. It's primarily the archer spec. Um, some games call them rangers, but in Rift there is a separate spec for ranger which utilises pets as well, whereas marksman is purely damage through arrows basically, and rather than having pets running around after you, which aren't very effective here.
Right, this time I remembered the quest, and all we've got to do is kill 6 of these, nice and easy.
Yeah, it's very much an introductory quest into the basics of combat and the mechanics in the game. As you can see, well, I don't know how Chuckiee works it, but you can either click, we get probably one skill at the moment, and I've only got one, and you can either click number 1 down the bottom on the action bar, or you can press 1 on your keyboard or number pad, and it'll activate the skills. Very basic, very obvious for anyone who's ever played an MMO before, so I won't spend too long describing it.
Yeah, I've set it up so that every MMO I play, I've got the same rotation / setup on my keys, which is always simple to remember.
Yeah, you get into your little habits really, don't you? And sort of get used to the way you do it and keep it the same for everyone you play then.
Yeah.
It does have quite a nifty little tool in Rift where you can, when you create an alt character, you can import all your macros, all your action bars, your key bindings and other various settings, so you don't have to spend ages trying to remember everything that you've done on another character and accidentally press the wrong button when you're in the middle of something and you thought you'd already bound it to something else.
As you see there, we've done our first main quest of killing mobs, and we leveled up. Yeah! And we've got talent points to spend, and I'm crap at spending talent points as I never know what to go for. So I guess I'll just go for health or whatever.
Well, yeah, you get access to your soul tree now, and it'll show you in the middle the primary soul that you've chosen. Whether Chuckiee can press N and show them as well. But yeah, you get access. At the moment, you'll have access to the first 2 skills at the bottom, which you can put in the 2 points we have available at the moment into one of these talents. And once we spend 5, then we can go to the second tree, and then 15 will go to the third tree. Or they'll unlock anyway. You can still spend in lower trees.
Next 2 quests we get loot from it and our second soul. More points and more challenging options to choose from.
It's really with Rift, the 3 souls you get in any one spec really makes Rift versatile and dynamic in the build you can have on at any one point, unless it's particularly a build that's in the meta at the moment or very common, like the Reaver tank. You're never really going to find 2 marksman rangers with exactly the same points spent in everything. So you have a bit more variety, and everything is just as viable as each other. So.
Whoa, bit of FPS drop there. Don't know why, and it's going very slowly.
As you can see here, we have 2 quests that we have to do right now. One is to kill these mobs, and 2 is to pick up the flashing swords you can see just next to him there. Or not, because you've seen Chucky's screen probably, but...
I'm sorry, but I am having loads of lag and I have no idea why, so sorry if you're watching this. It's a bit laggy.
It's just his crap computer. He's playing on an iPhone.
Haha, you're so funny.
Somebody has to be in this partnership.
I'm generally the dwarf, you're generally the better player, yeah. We'll get to know that over time.
Right now we're rather limited in what we can do. I'm just spamming the same button. I found a lot of people who start an MMO, a lot of my friends for example, they get really bored at this stage, well between levels sort of 5 and 10, because there's very little they can do in terms of skills, and the areas are very simplistic and the quests. But once you have got past that, then you can really start to branch out and explore, and there's a lot more things to do. But obviously any MMO player that has played knows that.
Yeah, but for you, it's just one button and you kill everything. I've already got a rotation sorted and starting to build up from it.
Well, yeah, but you are a tank, so you sort of need a few more skills. Anyway, even level 50 marksmen only really have 1 skill for AoE damage.
That's for groups on boss, it's a lot more than that, I think, refined.
Yeah, they have 2. Eradicate and fan out.
Oh yeah.
Why are we still killing these things? We've done the quest.
Free XP, it's free XP I suppose.
Just ninja the sword you're going for. Have you done that quest as well, the swords?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so we can go and hand these quests in now. We're getting to a little new area of the town as well, so...
To save the people, kill the demented evil spirits, I
it's very much
suppose you
the
call
same
them.
type of story as any other MMO, to be honest.
I got a green! What? This is awesome! Look at that!
Yeah, we
Axe.
get green daggers now. Weapons. And another level.
Hand in this, and I suppose we'll go for Paladin because it works well with Reaver, I think. Not sure,
Yeah, Paladin's probably the second one you want to take. So now we've leveled up again and we want some more skills, and you'll be able to see if you press N that you have your second soul that you've just chosen, for me it's Ranger, open up on the left as well, and you can spend points the same as on your first soul there. So I'm going to stick with spending them in the same tree for now.
I'm choosing to go for Defender, just for increased armor so I can take less damage and tank more mobs. And I've got 8 moves to sort out. Fun.
I do hope that this it's recording both of our voices. It only shows mine recording on TeamSpeak, so...
Oh dear.
So this is probably a good place to end our first instalment, mainly because we have to go and check it's working, but also because we got through the main first area, we got to level 3 and we sort of completed maybe a third of the starter area. So we can show you the rest really in a second instalment, and we can just sort of brush through that very quickly. It's basically just getting from level 3 to level 6, killing an end boss and getting into Silverwood sort of as quickly as possible, unless you need to learn about the mechanics and the systems.
Yeah, so we'll be back for our next instalment soon-ish, I hope, if this works properly.
So take care and see you all next time.
See you guys.